Manchester United continue their preparations for the Europa League last 16 first-leg clash against Real Betis on Thursday. Erik ten Hag's side will be desperate to redeem themselves following Sunday's 7-0 defeat at Liverpool, and can do so by getting ahead early and taking a lead back to Seville for the return leg. The squad were into Carrington early on Monday and will no doubt have been forced to re-watch the weekend's horror show. The Dutchmen may be inclined to make a few changes at Old Trafford, both in an attempt to rest those that have tired and to send a message that Sunday's woeful second half will not be tolerated. Betis themselves will likely seek key playmaker Sergio Canales' return, with the 32-year-old involved in training earlier this week after missing the last 2 games. Elsewhere, United target Victor Osimhen admitted that it is his dream to play in the Premier League in a statement that will surely encourage those in charge at Old Trafford. Men Sport understands that Ten Hag is eyeing 2 major signings in the summer, one of which will be a world-class striker. Kyle Newbold Wout Weghorst statement. Wout Weghorst has released a statement explaining why he appeared to touch the "This is Anfield" sign as he made his way onto the pitch on Sunday. Footage emerged on Tuesday of Weghorst reaching up to touch the sign as the players make their way from the tunnel out onto the Anfield pitch. The sign is an iconic part of Anfield, but opposition players rarely touch it, and Weghorst has been criticised for doing so ahead of Manchester United's 7-0 defeat to Liverpool on Sunday. He was the only player in Erik ten Hag's team to do so. But Weghorst has now explained his actions and said it was an attempt to stop Virgil van Dijk, an international teammate of the United striker, from touching the sign to try and wind him up before kick-off. See what the Dutchman had to say here. Greater than Kyle Newbold. Real Betis injury boost. Real Betis will be boosted by the return of Sergio Canales for their Europa League clash at Manchester United, according to Spanish outlet Marca. Betis travel to Manchester for the first leg of their last 16 tie with United on Thursday and will be boosted by the return of veteran attacking midfielder Canales. The 32-year-old had missed the last 2 games, with Pellegrini opting not to risk him in Sunday's game against Madrid, but a return to full training at the start of this week will be sufficient in booking his place on the flight to Manchester. Canales had been a near ever-present in the Betis side up until his injury, with 6 goals and 2 assists in 28 matches across all competitions. His 2,143 minutes is the most of any player in green and white. Read the full story here. Greater than Kyle Newbold. Victor Osimhen dream. Victor Osimhen has admitted it is his dream to play in the Premier League amid United's interest. The Nigeria international, who joined the Italian club back in July 2020, is just one of the names that United are considering as an option to strengthen their frontline ahead of next season. The Reds, as revealed by the Manchester Evening News last week, are planning to make 2 significant signings this coming summer, and the addition of a striker is their top priority. Here's what he told The Athletic. Kyle Newbold. Morning Reds. Good morning all and welcome to our live United blog this Wednesday. Stay tuned throughout the day to keep up with all the latest news.